Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sunny Side. I'm Sonny, and today I'm going to rank the biggest control freaks of the Zodiac. And this one should be fun. Alright, anyways, first things first, here we go. This was a lot of pages, man. Look at this. I've been writing a lot these days. Well, I was on the airplane and I was... Okay, whatever. Okay, here we go. I'll tell you more about that in the horoscopes. Anyways, first things first. I created a Patreon account and a PayPal donation button for everyone who can help support the channel. Every little bit helps, and I super appreciate all of the support. And links to that are in the description box below. In addition to all of that, you know, everyone does help in their own way, you know, and the only way we can honestly grow the channel is if you share the videos, you know. So if you like the video, please get a thumbs up. Definitely share with your friends on Facebook or tweet it out with your homies on Twitter. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. Once again, every little bit helps, and it's the only way we can honestly grow the channel. And there's more than that too. You know, like if you want to take part in the live streams that happen every Friday, that's wonderful too. And some of the guys, you know, become moderators, and it's a lot of fun. Everybody's pretty, all the Sunny Siders here, all you guys are pretty cool. All right, next. I am a professional astrologer, and I do write the horoscopes for the Echo newspapers up here in Supernatural, British Columbia, Canada. And if you'd like a personal reading, if you have questions about love and money or relationships or blah, 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 then simply email me at the email above, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. All right, I also have a raffle every week during the live stream that's every Friday at noon right here on the Sunny Side. For the Friday at noon, PST left coast time, for a chance to win a reading. And some days when there are a lot of people tuned in, I have a couple of raffles. So there's plenty of chances to win. Anyways, that's the admin. But what the hell? Okay, well, it's a minute. You guys could always fast forward the video, right? Okay. Anyways, in addition to all of that, just to let you guys know what's involved in a reading. They're not free, right? But I do raffle them off here. Some of them, you know, one a week usually. And anyways, there's more to it than that. In a reading, you get your birth chart, your natal astro chart, which is no big deal. You can get that anywhere for free. But you also get your Kepler report, which is a really in-depth report, which is probably the best report out there. And that's very difficult to get your hands on because whatever. Yeah, the astrologer has to be using Kepler. Most of them use solar fire. And in addition to all that, you get your 2 to 3 month astro forecast on what's coming up. And you get a 1 hour Skype or telephone or... I don't know, however you want to do it, reading with me, where you can ask all the questions you like. And, you know, often we look at relationships and love and money and when you're going to find money, where you should go to find money, you know, where you should go to find love. And a lot of people want to know how the relationship, how charts fit together. Like if there's someone that you have a crush on, you want to know if they have a real crush on you, and they want to know what the astrology said. Anyways, that's the action with that. And it's a lot of fun. So if you're into that, simply message me at the email above, and I'll set you up. And that's the action. All right, let's get down to some horoscopes. Okay, that's the admin. All right, here we go. Just a little explanation. I don't even know when I wrote this. Okay. That doesn't look like astrology. That looks like a horoscope chart. Did the horoscopes. Okay, let's put that chart away. Okay, here we go. What's a control freak? Why won't you do it? Okay, everybody be cool. That's a good question, though. Well, to put it quite bluntly, not a little blunt, quite bluntly, it's the guys who want everything their own way, you know, like seriously. And style doesn't matter today. That means the passive-aggressive guys have as much of a chance to bring it home as the aggressive guys. In other words, when dealing with these guys, well, like my grandmother used to say, boy, she used to say, boy, it either your way or the no way. She also used to say, boy, use mouth, you go, ah! We hung out a lot. Okay, with it. Anyways, as always, the list may be a bit subjective, but once again, it's always based in astrology. So go ahead and leave your own list in the comment section below, and let's see what we come up with. Also, just to let you guys know, you might want to keep your finger on the fast forward button, because I did go blah blah when I was writing this. Okay. All right. Here we go. A little musical interlude for those who give a fromage. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're going to kick things off with an honorable mention, all right? Just so there's some clarity of what's going on here. And I really think this is a good one to differentiate the astrological myths and common sun sign stereotypes. And that's number what? And that's number And that's number honorable mention, all right? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Aries. Yeah, series. Aries gets an honorable mention today, but they're not going to make the list because although they constantly bitch about everything, and they can be complete blowhards at times, let's not kid ourselves, they're not exactly controlling. They seem like it, but they're not. And they're not controlling because controlling means you want something your own way. Aries doesn't want it Aries way. They want it the opposite of whatever the hell you're doing so that they can complain. So they, not complain, Virgo complains. It's so that Aries can argue about it. It seems like they're control freaks, but they're just butting heads. It's different. It's a subtlety. It's a stereotype. And we're not talking about language. I'm not debating language here. We're just saying, let's see what we're saying. Okay. It means, okay, what's going on here? It means Aries likes to tell you what to do. And is that controlling? I guess so. Okay. Anyways, it can really go both ways. Aries is either innocent and playful and just exploring their boundaries through confrontational debate, or they're simply a waste of time a-holes who are just should be avoided. And it really is up to you. And I guess it depends on your Aries. But I want to give Aries the benefit of the doubt here. Actually, I give all of the signs the benefit of the doubt in all of the videos. Yes, they do constantly tell you what you should be doing, which is seriously annoying to me. But no, they're not trying to actually control the scene. Aries would disagree and tell you what to do, even if they did agree with you. All right? That's why they don't make the list. They just want to pick a fight, not totally control the scene. And there's a little more. Aries has a secret fear, and that's, they really don't want to be alone. And Aries don't want to play by themselves. And at heart, Aries is incredibly flexible. They're a smart sign, and they also don't really care how to do it as long as you do it. Okay? As long as, no. Controlling people want you to do it a certain way. Aries doesn't really care how you do it as long as you do it right now. It's not really controlling. It's more like bitching, all right? It's different. Anyways, they want you to do it now, and they also want to fight a little about it. Sorry, guys. No Aries today. Thanks for coming up. Now, before we get to the list, I want to point out the subtle differences in some of the characteristics here. There are a lot of straight prejudice in the sun sign astrology, and it's completely based on both the subtle and potentially in-your-face optics is like to see, right? Optics of individuals and their experiences as they brush against others, which create these stereotypes. But they're wrong. And you'd be a pretty big fool to think otherwise. But it happens constantly. To all of us, including c'est moi, c'est deux soleils. It happens to all of us. So, buyer beware. Everybody cool? Yeah. I gotta jog my memory, Sonny. What? Why? I forget. Jogging. Okay. What? Okay. The hell does that have to do with anything? Okay, here we go. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Number 5, place your bets, everyone. Who's the most controlling sign in the Zodiac? I want to drive. No, you don't know how to go. Turn here. That a little bit controlling, right? All right. Now, I was tired when I made this list. Well, that's what I wrote. I don't know if I really was. Okay. So, I do think it's open for interpretation. And I did miss, some of the obvious, but number 5 today is one of our most passive-aggressive signs, and they are super moody to boot. You love me, if you love me, you... Okay. Give me a break, man. Okay. Number 5 today is our most passive-aggressive... Okay, I just read that. They might appear like a goody-goody with the, with a go-with-the-flow, kind of help others kind of scene, but make no mistake. If these guys don't get their way, well... This is really funny. This is from the comment section, okay? All right, let's do this again. Make no mistake, if these guys don't get their way, to be blunt, they are arguably the number 1 sign to piss in your Cheerios, then put on a smile and watch you eat them. Straight up, okay? And before you shake a stick at this one, okay? These are the only guys to ever use that analogy in the comment section below. And that's number 5. Why do the pretty ones always want their way? Cancer. Seriously? Anyone blink on that one? I don't think so. Sonny, I think Cancer should have ranked higher. They Okay, the guys after Cancer are pretty controlling. Now, Cancer is the most nurturing sign. Okay, we get it, right? Cancer is emotional. Okay, check, whatever, right? Cancer can trance out. Seriously. Cancer can cry, pout, close their eyes, slam the door, hide the remote control. Probably not kick you in the happy sacks, okay? Cancer probably wouldn't do that. But when they become emotionally overloaded, they will stab you, okay? Happy sacks, no. Stab with the back, yes, okay? What else? They will stab you and you will die, but very sincerely, long before things ever get that far. They will just piss in your Cheerios, straight up. And then tell you the milk went bad. I don't know what happened. Maybe the milk went bad. I don't know. Maybe your taste buds fine. You smoke too much. You should. Okay, what? Okay. All right, seriously, what's the action here? Cancer doesn't exactly exist in a world, just to let you know, Cancer doesn't exactly exist in a world of pain like some of the other signs do. Not at the beginning anyways. They do, but not really at the beginning. It's not where they're coming from. It's where they are, but it's not where they're coming from. And it's kind of what happened to them along the journey. And because they're so soft, right? Cancer is beautiful. Anyways, Cancer is born in the light, but the harsh reality of an unyielding, unforgiving, and definitely abusive day scars our little crab and sends her scurrying to the depths of the emotional waters where she's safe from the hateful and emotionally abusive world that we all reside. The emotional and physically abusive reality puts our little crab on the defensive. But there's more. She's psychic. Okay, before I go on like guys, this is straight up. If you're walking around in a world and you can see ugly around you and that ugly hurts you on a physical level, right? It doesn't cut Cancer. It vibrates through the shell and hits them on the inside. And if the shell cracks, then the light of day will burn them in a way you cannot even begin to imagine. And so, they don't want to experience that. So they try and control the scene. Everyone on the list is like this. So there's the heads up. All right, but there's more. She's psychic. Oh yeah, ain't that the truth? And that's super highly intuitive, and it's water, so it's intense. Have you guys ever been tossed in the surf? It's intense. I live here on the left coast. I used to surf all the time. I know exactly how intense that can get. And it's the domain of our little crab. But there's a little bit more. As a psychic, she is very in tune with the way things could be if left unchecked. Now, Virgo's like this too, but Virgo is much more of a team player than our resident wallflower. So where Virgo will definitely bitch and complain about something that they sense is off, our little crab will take those pincers and snip you another friend zone. That's not so funny. And as soft as these guys can be at times, cross the crab is gonna hurt. Oh my god, it's funny when it happens to someone else, but I don't need another friend zone. Just gotta say, I got plenty. Okay. Anyways, they're great cooks, just to let you guys know. But if you're gonna dance on the stubborn side of life, then you better have someone else taste your food. Straight up. Number 5, numero 5, our sexy little crab, Cancer. And I don't just love them; they mean everything to me, but still we order a lot of pizza. Just saying. All right, that was gonna come back to haunt me. Anybody realize that? That one's gonna hurt. Anyways, okay, whatever, they cross that off. Okay, next up, number 4, and this one might be debatable, but I think it fits astrologically. There are two guys on the list. It's debatable, but they kind of fit the astro. And okay. All right, here we go. Number 4 is one of our most possessive signs. And seriously, okay, guys, Metamucil and suppository time here. Everyone is greedy for a different thing. But these guys are an earth sign. So that means they're greedy for stuff, right? Not power, not status, not attention. Everybody's greedy for something specific and different, intrinsic, based on the sign. And although other astrologers, okay, will say it until they're blue in the face, I know these guys very well, and I never say it. But other astrologers tend to say that these guys are greedy for food. And that's our biggest, number 4, numero 4, biggest control freak. Please don't crush me with those muscles. Taurus. Oh, yeah, straight up. Here we go. Little Miss Muscles is definitely a control freak. She just doesn't look it. I mean, at first glance, Taurus is ruled by Venus energy, which by definition is go with the flow energy. But the opposite of Venus isn't Mars. I know guys think that but it's not. They're different planets. I could be the opposite of the moon is what? Endor? I like, like, anyways. All right, got getting sidetracked. Okay. But the opposite of Venus isn't Mars. It's the other side of Venus, the dark side. So you either go with the flow or you stop the flow. And that's how the energy really works. Again, using Virgo as an example, Virgo will jump in and bitch. Done. Virgo bitch, done. Aries will start a fight, and that's Mars energy in action. Done. Taurus will give and give and give and then crush your idiot, ungrateful, put your freaking weights away, you Lululemon mon, freaking, and in a fit of stubborn. I'm not even gonna go there. Sure as donkey hell, either are you. Let's just call it Hulk poop. Rage. What the hell am I saying? Why the hell? You don't have to grab the bull by the horns, guys. You just have to mess with their stuff, which is everything. And it's not like Leo who thinks everything belongs to them. Right? It's Taurus, It's one of our most loving signs of the zodiac. Unless you cross the, unless you don't put your weights away. So, a lot of times things really do belong to them. All right. Or you could get a job, Sonny. And then okay, whatever. Okay. Let's look at it another way. Taurus keywords are I have or I possess. These guys are the stuff guys. It's theirs and they want it. And I know, there's a big Venus. Okay, there's a big Venus explanation here, but I'm not going to go into it now. I'm going to go blah, 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 blah. All right. Anyways, it's not tough. Okay, we're just going to have to stick with, okay, Sonny, okay, I'm going to sidetrack and I'm getting confused here. I know there's a big Venus explanation here, but there's just not enough time in a list video like this, to rage Venus with Little Miss Muscles. We're going to just have to stick with the second astro sector and the key words. Taurus rules the second house of an astrology, just saying. Okay. And keywords. And that is... What the hell? That's... Whatever. Number 4 biggest control freak, Taurus. But they're controlling. Possessive. Controlling. Not exactly the same thing, but it's number 4. All right. I could have done a better job explaining that one, guys. Seriously. But, I don't know. History and desserts are filled with stories of Tauruses freaking out if they don't get their own way. All right, just saying. Next. Okay, let's get away from Taurus. Or, I don't know. I like something inside of me that doesn't want to upset Taurus because I think they're going to kick my ass. Taurus is the only sign in the entire zodiac that can hold Scorpio down. I'm a double Scorpio, but Taurus is like Taurus, right? So not afraid of Little Miss Muscles. You don't sweat me. It's just hot in the studio today. Okay. All right, here we go. Metal rounds, place your bets. And yes, it is the pretty ones today who insist on getting their way, and I have no idea why. Just like Taurus, number 3, numero 4, the bronze medal. Numero 3, unos, dos, tres. Numero 3 isn't readily known as a control freak. Right? Pay attention. Okay, fais attention here. But they are the unyielding judge of the zodiac. In Western astrology, okay, Virgo harvests and counts the crops and then prepares them for market, where these guys tell everyone what everything is worth. And for an extremely affable and go-with-the-flow sign, they can be pretty cold about telling you what you're worth, right? I mean, Scorpio's cold, right? But at least they'll give you a chance or cut you a break if they see you working hard. But number 3 is not that they don't care, but they have very high standards. And like I said earlier, it ain't a day way to no way. And I mean seriously, all right? If you don't cut it, then you ain't getting in. And that's straight up. If these guys are the doorman club and you ain't dressed right, you ain't getting in. Never, no way. Go home. Don't come back tomorrow or ever. That's just the way it is. And that's number 3, numero 3, Libra. Seriously. Now, this is where things get weird. You think things getting weird now, Sonny? After 100 videos now get weird? That's some good coffee, man. All right. This is where things get weird, and I'm going to get a little off color here because practically it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it's true. Libra is the judge of the zodiac, and they want to be with the star. We already know that, right? And it's hardwired in, and it's debilitated Venus energy. like Venus is not debilitated in Libra, so don't go get all semantics on me and go like you don't know what you're doing. But this is okay, that, like English, okay? You know, if you want, I'll do. Okay. Confused. All right. Libra is the judge of the zodiac, and they want to be with the star, and it's hardwired in. It's Venus energy kind of going screwy, so it's kind of a lock, just like Taurus, even if you don't see it. But here's where things get screwy. I'm not judging here, all right? But I don't really get it. And everybody take anything. You might want to take 2 suppositories in this one, okay? Libra will definitely sleep with you, but they will not date you. Okay, they will spend all of their time with you, but once again, they will not say you're a couple if you don't measure up. They'll be like, we're just friends. Nah, we just cool. We just friends. We just sleep together and do everything together, and sometimes we live together for months at a time, but we just friends. Okay, next. You didn't cross the bar. Okay, whatever. Libra is the undisputed queen of orbiters. And I mean, you know, I get that, right? But the rest, like, okay, whatever. Like, seriously. Libra, like, seriously, you really do it to yourself. Like, you guys are, like, awesome. But, like, seriously. And, guys, I might need a hell yeah on that one in the comment section below. All right, here's the straight action. There's reasons for this, though, right? And give the reasons some of the other videos. So go easy on Libra. All right. Libra knows what she's worth. And truth be told, she knows what everyone is worth. And it's hardwired on the lockdown. Scorpio will give you a break. They probably go break your ass in the process, but they're going to give you a break. And whatever you do, don't indebt yourself to Scorpio. They can't forgive anything. So, like, be careful about that one. All right? That doesn't make any sense here, but, like, don't do it. Okay? Anyways, Scorpio will give you a break. Libra won't. You might cross the bar in one area but totally fail in another. And if you fail enough times, Libra's going to shut the door. It's not a hard control kind of scene. And it's difficult to see because, like Taurus, the Venus energy is so strong that they rarely take the blame or come across as freakaholics. But Taurus does. And Libra can't. Okay. But Libra has hard boundaries that will not budge. And that's a fact. All right? Number 3, biggest control freak, Libra. You see, guys, there's a thing I'm trying to get across here. Being a control freak is a lot more than yelling and screaming. You rarely see Libra yell and scream. Very rarely. And they're like, and they'll walk away. And then you're SOL, right? Or you'll see Taurus freak, but then, like, Taurus will, like, lock it down before they freak. And both of those signs look to peace first. They're going to shoo you away long before it gets to violence. Same with Cancer. They're all going to lock it down long before things get crazy. But make no mistake, every single one of these guys will cut you right out, and then they're going to cut you straight up. All right, here we go. Yelling and screaming. Okay, well, that was a good explanation. Good. Anyways, you see, being a control freak is a lot more than yelling and screaming. Yelling and screaming is just yelling and screaming. Just like yelling and screaming doesn't necessarily make someone an alpha kind of personality. You know, even though I hear like a million times a day, man, that used to bug me when I heard that. Like, it's so, go to school much? Okay, anyways. But seriously, just to let you guys know, and we used to talk about this back in the old Inner Game Guys workshops and all my, my stuff, my hypnotherapy stuff. But like, the alpha guy isn't the person doing all of the talking, just to let you guys know. It's the person that everyone is talking to and the person that everyone is looking at for approval. And, it would be, just saying. But there's a little more. In relationships, if you want to know who holds the balance of power in the relationship, just look at who's talking to whom when they walk down the street. The subdominant person will always be trying to seek the approval of the dominant person. No big deal. It doesn't matter if they yell and scream and rage. Little kids yell, jump up and down and go, look at me, look at me, look at me all the time too. It's just language, the energy is exactly the same. All right. So, once again, just because someone is passive aggressive or quiet or not yelling doesn't necessarily mean that they're not being controlling. There are tons of different control dramas and many ways that people express themselves. Just saying. All right, whatever. Next. Excuse me, what? Number 2, numero 2 on our list today is one of the heavyweight control freaks of the Western Zodiac, and they easily cruise in at number 2. Anybody see the fights on the weekend? It was between Libra and the purse that wasn't on sale. That one gonna hurt. Okay, that one gonna hurt too. All right, here we go. Number 2 on our list today is one of the heavyweight control freaks of the Western Zodiac, and they easily cruise in at number 2. These guys rule the other side of the possessive axis. Taurus on one side, these guys on the other. But it's even stronger. On one side, we have Taurus, which is I have. And you guys, you better not mess with Little Miss Muscle, so she's going to fromage your action so fast, she could turn you into poutine. It's really funny. All right, but, okay. And on the other side, we have our number 2 sign today. And their keywords are, you have. What? Okay, maybe. In other words, Taurus is my money, Taurus energy is my money, and the other guys are money we make together. It's also mine versus yours, or mine versus I want, or I desire, or I lust after, although lust is kind of a different thing. Anyways, that pretty much sums up our number 2 control freak sign. Scorpio. Seriously. Scorpio isn't exactly a lust after what you have kind of sign, but they're ruled by Mars, so they do possess super competitive energy, but they don't necessarily lust after what's yours. But they are watching, so be careful. Yes, Scorpio is possessive, and there's no doubt that they're controlling, but it's also not so weird. Scorpio's symbolic ruler is Hades, who rules the underworld. And well, Hades is a control freak. Okay, I don't know if you guys get that. It's kind of funny, but there's more. Hades is like, Scorpio energy, this Hades kind of scene. It's kind of like you can do whatever you want. Hades is like do whatever you want kind of guy, but you have to kind of do it all in hell. All right? So it's loose, but it's also strict code of conduct at the same time. Kind of like Scorpio, who's do whatever you want, but don't cross the line kind of energy. And that line, my friends, is written in stone. And you better never cross it. And personally, I wouldn't even go close to that fence. All right, what else? Scorpio is a sign that does a lot for others. And each individual sign has a slightly different way that they look at things. Or rather, how we look at or describe them looking at other things. Like, Sonny, you like... Okay. Each individual sign has a slightly different way of looking at things, right? Or rather, how we look at or describe them looking at things, right? Okay. Libra is judging you. They're the opposite of Aries, who is judging or representing or motivated to express themselves, right? Aries is me energy, and they have to cross the bar themselves. Libra is we energy, and they have to cross the bar together, except that Libra has already crossed the bar, and they're waiting for someone to prove themselves capable of elevating themselves and joining Libra on the journey. You guys get it? Now, Scorpio and Taurus. Scorpio likes to help others and they want you to succeed, but they kind of look at your possessions, your actions and your abilities. Libra, Aries look at the person, me, we. Scorpio, Taurus look at stuff. So it's not really a jealousy thing or a wanting what you have thing. It's more of a things that help you achieve your goals, which is more often than not more things, right? Okay. Now, I know it's weird and it's not entirely that black and white. In the Astro House system, Scorpio rules the house which represents, among other things, sex with others. Okay, whatever, Sonny. Okay. It's uncovering secrets, meaning your secrets. Right? The 12th house, or Pisces, is secrets that are hidden from you or the individual. Right? It's different sides of the zodiac. Oh no, I lost that. I lost my spot. All right, the 12th, hidden from the individual. Scorpio is your secrets or your private stuff, and stuff that controls the outcome. Scorpio wants to control the outcome. And actually, many of the signs here can see it. What am I saying? This astro sector that Scorpio represents is also the sector of money that you make while partnered up with another person or individual. It's also on the we side of the zodiac, and it doesn't really matter how, and actually what the hell? Okay. It doesn't really matter how. It's the we side. The left side is the me, Aries is me, the right hand side, like Aries is me, you know, Pisces definitely me, you know, the Taurus is my money, you know, like your money, you know, Cancer wants to nurture you, you know, and the and that's how the zodiac works. And on the other hand, we have the we guys, Libra, team, number one team. Leo shines on everyone. You know, Scorpio is like your stuff. Scorpio wants to take care of you and all of your stuff. Sagittarius wants to go out over there. You know, it's this side of the... Okay. Whatever. Let's get back to this. All right, here we go. Okay. So what else? Scorpio is one of the most disciplined signs of the zodiac. They can easily be engaging in social one moment, but completely shut down and close off the next. And with Scorpio, there's no going back. Scorpio rules the part of the zodiac responsible for covering the field with snow and getting ready for the long, dark, cold hibernation to follow. You ever cover a field with snow, Sonny? Not really. Okay. If we were bears, okay? If we were bears, a Virgo bear... What the hell did you write, Sonny? Okay, if we were bears, the Virgo bear would pick tons of berries and fish. The Libra bear would eat everything and prepare for the winter, you know, and seeing if you've eaten enough. And the Scorpio bear is actually the act of, you know, the sleepy bear who's about to hibernate and go to sleep for the winter so that they can, you know, wake up. You know, Scorpio is the shutting down for the winter so that they can wake up. It's not dying, it's hibernation, you know. Okay. All right. Okay, whatever. Next, back to people. Like, seriously, Sonny, what are you thinking? Okay. Scorpio knows all about endings and the cold, harsh reality of winter, and they just don't want to see anyone suffer the way they do. So they're going to do whatever they can to control the outcome so that you don't have to go through it. And actually, many of the signs in the list today can see a dark or negative outcome, or they have a standard, and they're vigilant against the boundary. Scorpio can see the potential of what will happen if you compromise your standards. So it's not so surprising that they would do everything they can to stop the slide from happening. No, it's not so bad when you look at it like that, right? But they're also unscrupulous, and their methods more often than not don't really fit the desired outcome. Meaning these guys are major control freaks. You know, number 2 most controlling sign. And guys, if a bear is sleeping, sure as ass, don't poke him with a stick. That's like mental bananas. Scorpio. That was easy. You guys know Scorpio is going to make this list. All right. Seriously, Scorpio's jealous, manipulative, sinful, lusty, sexy, good-looking, smart, good at math, cool blonde hair, owns cool stuff like music studios and things. They date super hot Cancer. Shut up. What the hell? Okay. No, everyone knows Scorpios are controlling and they're also in your face about it. Just like Libra and Cancer and Taurus, they'll control you, okay? Scorpio will control you by holding back money. They'll hold back sex. They'll totally hold off their affection. And if that doesn't work, then Scorpio would get totally in your face and tell you to stop. Then they'll punish you for even thinking about it. Don't poke the bear. That's the dumbest thing you could possibly be doing in the entire zodiac. That and steal Taurus's cookies. That's a dumb thing to do too. Or eat Cheerios that Cancer gives you. That borderline stupid. That a little stupidity too. All right. Okay, focus. Okay. All right, here you go, guys. Place your bets. There are a couple of guys out there who could make number 1, both observationally and astrologically. There's some astrological reasons why other guys could be up there. All right, so let's think about it for a second. What are the controlling planets? What are the controlling houses? You know, what are the look at me sign? Not look at me is not controlling unless they want to be looked at. But like, you know, place your bets. All right, let's see what we have here. I'll set you guys ready to get down with some action here. Number 1 on our list today, representing hard work and... Okay, number 1 on our list today is one of the quiet guys. You know, they don't usually yell and scream and rage or freak. In fact, they're usually quite reserved, you know? They're calm, they're cool, they're collected. They're always checking out the value of everything. They are highly concerned with taking care of outward appearances, and they are super double concerned with their place in the outer world. And that's numero uno, the premier 12, taking the gold medal today. Most controlling is Capricorn, straight up. Okay. Oh my God, I could tell you guys some Okay, let's stick to the script. This one shouldn't be much of a surprise. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, so obviously they're going to be controlling. But they also rule the 10th astro sector, which is social climbing. It's how others see where you fit in the world. It's being on display. It's doing things a certain way. It's like being a snob, looking down on others. It's the business behind the show. It's the power behind the name. And this could use some explanation. Capricorn lusts after power, period. That's their goal. All right? To simply control the scene. They control themselves better than any other sign. They control their expressions. They control their appearances. They control their environment. They are power-hungry control freaks who control everything except their carnal desires. Yeah, which means they look cool, but underneath, Capricorn is always looking for the next step upwards, next notch on their bedpost, and they're always looking for a new pair of Nikes. But there's a little more. Capricorn is like the mountain goat, so they're going to challenge themselves. Aries is the ram that challenges themselves by butting heads. Capricorn challenges themselves by trying to climb a mountain. And when you look at these mountain goats, it is really kind of weird, I mean, I have hands, right? And a parachute, access to a parachute. And I wouldn't try and climb the things that these goats do. So what do you think a Capricorn is thinking when they see an upwardly mobile challenge, right? Again, with these guys, it's hardwired in, so it might not be that easy to recognize. And just because someone is aloof and standoffish doesn't necessarily mean that they're controlling. But if you have any doubt, then go ahead and test them. Push a Capricorn's boundaries. They're represented by the devil in the tarot. That's the most controlling sign. The guy didn't just want to control. He gets kicked out of heaven not because he's being a dick, but because he wants to control. He doesn't want to play by the rules. Capricorn don't want to play by the rules. They make the rules. They're the number one sign of saying they're not the most rebellious sign. That's like guys who break the rules are rebels. Capricorn is outside of the rules. They don't care. These rules are not made for them. Capricorns are the guys, when they have all those big not stock market, that's people, but all the banks crash out, or like there's savings and loans problems, or there's someone on Wall Street doing something really screwy, or someone on insider trading kind of deal. That's a Capricorn. Straight up, I'm not pulling any punches, and I'm not going to flinch on that. Those are the guys doing it. I know Aries, Taurus, cusp, who was part of the scene too. Okay. All right, what are we doing? All right. But if you have any doubt, then go ahead and test them. Push a Capricorn's boundaries. Test their limits. See if you can get away with doing your own thing. Do whatever you like. But I'm telling you, if Capricorn doesn't respect you, then they ain't doing it. No way. Capricorn runs the show. And if you ain't jiggy with the Sava, then you're not going to be in it. Straight up, no questions asked. Ruled by Saturn. He's got a ring around the thing, for freak's sakes, Biggest control freak of the Zodiac. Power hungry. Social climbing. Workaholic. Capricorn. That's the action. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for dropping by and saying hello. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for sharing the videos and donating to the... Thanks for donating to the channel, guys, and thanks for sharing the video. Every little bit helps, and I super appreciate all of it. From thesunnyside.net, I'm Sonny, wishing everyone the absolute of a super beautiful day. Being a little bit of a control freak's okay. And I'll see you guys soon.